That's right, Shane. At around 3 this morning, that propane tank exploded. It was so loud, people nearly 10 blocks away could hear it. And fire crews say there are multiple propane tanks on the scene of that construction site. At its peak, 15 trucks and 80 firefighters were on scene. Firefighters went door to door early this morning, evacuating homes. Right now, about 150 people are displaced. The Canadian Red Cross is providing emergency food, clothing, and accommodation for the next 72 hours. Now, no one was inside the structure at the time, and there have been no reports of any injuries, but witnesses say it was incredibly frightening.
Shannon Greer is at the hangar this morning to help give away the incredible home. Shannon.
Yes, Jen and Shay, we are giving away the Calgary show home. Now, a Calgary person won the Edmonton show home, so will an Edmonton person win the Calgary show home? All of the names are spinning around, and we're about to find out. Coyotes can be territorial, especially near their dens like this one. Coyotes are born in the spring, so by the fall they're ready to leave and find new territory, which is why researchers say it's extra important to maintain and reinforce their fear of humans.
A little chillier to the west of us this morning, Shannon, but nice here in the city.
Yes, it was, Jamie, and beautiful here. Temperatures in the high teens. The perfect day to rake in both the warm weather and your leaves. This picture actually posted by one of our very own, Sarah Offen, one of our reporters, taking some time to rake her leaves today, but she said she just can't keep up with how many are falling. This is a live look outside right now. You can see the wind still causing a little bit of trouble for us. The Bitcoin can be bought and sold for traditional money. In 2009, it was worth about $27. This month, it's trading closer to $800. But like the Canadian dollar, it does fluctuate. Officers are asking anyone who has information on this crime to come forward and contact police. Now, just to give you an idea of the extent of the damage, we'll just take a walk through the northwest corner. You can see that they have already begun repairs, but more than 60 monuments were damaged, with many tombstones toppled or shattered, urns destroyed, and many personal items strewn across the grounds. And while better weather is on the way, but it looked more like Christmas than Easter in central Alberta yesterday when Mother Nature wreaked havoc on the highways. The spring snowstorm caused travel chaos on one of the busiest driving days of the season. And as Gary Bombervitz reports, a string of crashes shut down the QE2 highway north of Calgary for hours.
1, 2, 3, 4. What are we for?
It's a question over 100 Albertans are quick to answer.
Basic math! Basic math! Basic math!
Noel DeRoy is in grade 5 and says he finds his math class confusing, often turning to his parents for help with homework.
They give me like stuff that they learned before, they said.
His mother is rallying outside the legislature, asking the government to rethink the current curriculum.
It really is illogical and frustrating and confusing, and I don't see how anyone could look at that way of teaching and say, oh, that makes perfect sense.
In December, Kalmar mother Nung Tran Davies started a petition against the Discovery Math concept, which sees students learn multiple strategies to solve equations.
We want the curriculum to be changed so that there's a re-emphasis on the conventional strategies.
The petition has more than 13,000 supporters, including the official opposition.
Fundamentals matter, the basics matter. And yes, you can add multiple strategies later on in 21st century and change, and that's okay. But you can't just throw the tried, tested, and true methods of mathematics, of all things, out the window.
But the Ministry of Education says that isn't true.
The curriculum has always expected students to master the fundamentals and be able to recall multiplication tables and subtraction and addition, what we call basic math facts.
The best way to teach that isn't an easy equation. The only common denominator is everyone wants the best solution for students. Shannon Greer, Global News.